Welcome to how to create RefWorks folders, customize your RefWorks account, and add an output style from the University of Texas School of Public Health Library. You should watch this video if you use RefWorks and you are working on a systematic review. This video covers how to create folders, how to customize your RefWorks account, and how to add as output style needed for the Excel workbooks. The goal of this video is to provide you with tools to keep your data organized. You will be able to readily determine how many unique citations you found through all of your searches and the dispensation of all of your citations through both the screening and the full text review process. Additionally, moving citations to the background and discussion folder helps you track our articles for your narrative. Moving citations to the abstracts maybe folder makes it easier to find the full text articles, and you can also use RefWorks for safe storage of your Excel workbooks. To create a new folder, click on the New Folder button toward the top of the RefWorks window. The first folder to create should be labeled 0 Excel Workbooks and Documents. Why the 0? Putting a number in front of each folder helps organize them based on the systematic review process. You'll see what we mean in a minute or two. Click Create. The new folder now appears in the Folders section on the right. Now we create our database folders. We like to number them based on the order in which they are searched. Our process is to search OB and Medline first, so the first folder is labeled 1A Medline. PubMed is searched second, so it is labeled 1B PubMed. Continue with the process of creating folders for those databases you know you are going to search. Each database folder starts with 1, the next letter in the alphabet, then the database name. In this example, we have also included a folder for Embase, a database that indexes many non-US journals, and PsycInfo, a database that is particularly good for the behavioral sciences. You may have other databases you wish to search, such as CINAHL or Academic Search Complete. Be sure you follow the format to keep your folders in order. The next two folders are for the second phase of the systematic review, the screening process. These begin with 2. 2A abstracts maybe hold citations that you may use in your systematic review, but you won't know for certain until you get the full text of the article. 2B abstracts no hold citations that did not meet your eligibility criteria and were excluded. The folders appear on the right in numeric alpha order, which follows the systematic review process. The next step in the systematic review process is full text review. These folders begin with 3. At this point, you can definitely indicate that yes, a study will be included in your systematic review. The first full text review folder is 3A FT yes. The second full text review folder is 3B FT no. The third full text review folder is 3C FT ILL for interlibrary loan. And the fourth full text review folder is 3D FT unavailable. Remember, just because you are unable to locate an article does not mean it is unavailable. If you have not checked with your librarian or submitted an interlibrary loan, you have not explored all avenues to ensure that the item is truly unavailable. The next series of folders all begin with 4. The first is 4A Bibliographies. This folder holds potential systematic review items found by looking in the bibliographies of articles found during database searching. The next folder is 4B Authors. This folder holds potential systematic review items found by searching on individual authors who have published studies you have determined are eligible for inclusion. This is a great way to capture all articles related to a single study. The next folder is 4C Citation Tracking Scopus. This folder holds items found by searching in Scopus using highly relevant articles to see who has cited them. You add only those citations that are potentially eligible for inclusion. Regardless of whether you are searching by author, looking in bibliographies, or citation tracking, be very careful that you add only unique citations to your RefWorks account. If your database searches have already found an article, don't add it again. The next 3 folders are unnumbered. They are background, discussion, and for next article. The background folder holds items you might use in the background and rationale of your paper. You may have some items already, especially if you've researched this topic. Don't add them to your RefWorks account until you have finished database searching. Otherwise, you can run into issues with duplicates. So often when we work on papers, we spend the majority of our time on the front end of the article, background, aims, and analysis. The discussion folder is designed to get you thinking about your discussion without waiting until you've written the entire paper. Use it to save those citations in which authors have made particularly good points in their conclusions. Maybe they've even raised issues that you want to as well. For next article, yes, it is a strange name, but think about it. You're going to look at hundreds or quite possibly over 1,000 citations. At some point, there will be a citation to an article that you know is not eligible for your systematic review, but you want to follow up on it later. Save it to this folder so it's in a safe place, and when you are done with your systematic review, you can go back to those articles that you found enticing. Our list of folders is to the right, as we saw before. You can also view the full list of folders by clicking on the tab next to the References tab. You can rename folders from here, as well as share them with another person if you wish. Now that the folders are created, it's time to customize the RefWorks account. Go to the top of the screen and click Customize. Change the number of references per page from 25 to 100. This helps when tracking duplicates. Go down to Startup Options and click on it to open. Select Sort Ref List by Ref ID. Click Save Customize Settings. To close, click the X in the upper right corner. The last task is to add the customized output style. Click on Bibliography in the menu bar, then click on Output Style Manager in the drop-down list. Type Tab in the search box, click on Search. Scroll down the left side list. Click on Tab Delimited with Ref ID, Title, Abstract. Click the right-facing green arrow to add it to your favorites list. Close by clicking on the X in the upper right corner. Thank you for watching how to create RefWorks folders, customize your RefWorks account, and add an output style. This has been a production of the University of Texas School of Public Health Library.